Today is a big day. Today is a big day in the history book that will be written about the Swimcloud cruise and the impact that Swimcloud cruises have had on the growth of this swimming community. Why is it a big day? Well, if you know me, you know that I have three things that pertain to swimming time, specifically 20.00, that I want to see happen in this sport before my time here on this planet that is mostly full of water is done. Number one, and these are in no particular order. Number one, I want to see somebody break 20.00 in the short course meter 50 freestyle. Number two, I want to see somebody break 20.00 in the short course yards 50 backstroke. Could happen pretty soon. And number three, I want to see a woman break 20.00 in a 50 freestyle short course yards, even if it is off of a relay start. And ladies and gentlemen, today, we are headed down for a Swimcloud cruise. Just Venmo me $1 and you are in and good to go. I love those things. Venmo me $1. We'll get off on the Swimcloud cruise where we are going to head down and look at one of the most ridiculous things that my brain is still trying to figure out how to look at and accept as reality in a good way. We're going to look at the ACC conference championships right now. Virginia team score. Virginia is like the best team in women's swimming history, so let's not really worry about the team score, honestly. We're going to scroll down a little bit here, though. Not going to worry about high point. I think that's mostly diving. And we're going to look at this performance list because the women's 50 freestyle, flat start 50 freestyle, we'll get to the rest of it in a minute, was the most ridiculous heat at a conference championship that I think has ever happened in the sport. Gretchen Walsh, 20.77. That was from prelims when she broke the NCAA record that she co-held with Maggie McNeil of LSU, another incredible short course yard swimmer. 20.77 in prelims. I was like, all right, here we go. Catherine Burkhoff, 21.23, 21.14. Jasmine Nocentini, I think that's how you say it. You guys flame me for my pronunciations of last names, but guess what? I'm trying my best. 21.13, 999 Swimcloud points or FINA points or whatever kind of points those are. 21.13, 20.77, 20.57. This is the fastest heat in NCAA 50 freestyle history, I think. Definitely conference championship history. 20.5, 21.1, 21.2, 21.4, 21.7, 21.7, 21.8, 21.8. We did 21.99 in the B final. 10.05, 10.5. Now, here's an interesting thing to remember about Gretchen Walsh in this 50 freestyle. Gretchen Walsh said in an interview after this day of swimming, which was one of the most ridiculous days of swimming in the history of swimming in the yards distance. She said she's not even rested. Wasn't even like really expecting this. 10.05, 10.52. So if you look at Jordan Crooks when he goes 17.9 in the 50 free, he's out like 8.6 back 9.3. So that's a 7/10 difference. I think Gretchen could have actually closed faster. I think she could have closed in a 10.4. She had a great turn, great underwaters, breakout, awesome, little bit long into the wall. When you're talking about a 10.5 in the 50 free, we're talking about tiny details. So sure, we're going to get a little bit nitpicky. This is one of the best swims in the history of the NCAA. Don't get me wrong. She could probably take a 10th off of that second 25, 10.4, we'll call it. This is coming from somebody that knows a lot about this because I'm a 22.00 or something like that in the 50 free. But on that first 25, if she's going 10.4 coming home, if we apply the Jordan Crooks logic, now Jordan Crooks has an incredible start. If she goes out 9.8, comes home 10.4, 20.2 in the 50 freestyle flat start. Wow, that's getting pretty close to 19.9. And speaking of 19.9, let's just bop on over here for a second, because what I'm about to show you, when I click on this little thing that expands the data to show you the story of what happened in this 200 freestyle, this will be the first time in the history of this channel I have ever shown a split in a 50 freestyle on a relay from a woman that is sub 20.00. That is so cool to look at. It is. If you're a swimming fan, looking at that split is just like, it's something I've been waiting to see for a long time. And honestly, it is something that I didn't expect to see this soon. I knew Gretchen Walsh had a shot at doing it. I think Kate Douglas had a shot at doing it. I think they're really the only two. Maybe, I don't want to throw too much shade at Catherine Burkhoff. She's a 20.4 on their medley relay anchoring. 1995 from Gretchen Walsh. It's just wild to look at. I could just sit here. We should just like hang out for a minute with it on the screen. What do y'all want to talk about? 1995. And the interesting thing about this is the Virginia Cavaliers, UVA, set the NCAA record in this relay. 20.8 from Alex Walsh, 200 and 400 IMer. Like, okay. Where did you get those skills from? Maybe it's a genetic thing. Who knows? 1995, 20.8, 21.3. You look at that first split and you're like, oh, 21.5, that's pretty fast. She was 21.1 in the individual. What happened here? Jasmine Nocentini missed her first turn. She missed her first turn in this 200 freestyle relay, and they still broke the NCAA record. Gretchen Walsh has said she's not tapered, not rested. Alex Walsh, probably the same. Maxine Parker, probably the same. You have a relay of 4 women that are likely all unrested. Their leadoff leg missed her first turn, and they still broke the NCAA record. This relay could be insane at NCAAs. I don't think we'll see a relay full of sub 21.00 splits for a little while. I hope I eat those words in a month. But this relay is going to be close. I think Maxine Parker could split 20 point. I think Alex Walsh could split 20.5. I think Gretchen Walsh, I think she could go faster. 19.9, it looked good. Still a little bit long on the wall. Maybe. I don't know. I shouldn't even be like picking this apart whatsoever. 1995, Jasmine Nocenti, you take 4/10 off of this. They're already a 123.2. I think this relay could be the first relay in history of women's swimming, in the history of women's swimming, to go sub 123. 122. I mean, they would have won this 200 freestyle relay by 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Let that just kind of put into perspective how good Virginia is, just how good they are. I want to call out a couple other splits here. 21-0, 21-0 on Louisville. 21-1 for Burkhoff leading off. Yeah, she's pretty good. 21-6, 21-8, 21-6. I mean, 21-9. Look at all these 21 splits. 21-9. They're 21s and like all over the place. And then you look at UVA's relay and you're like, oh, that 21-3 could have been faster. Like, what are we doing here? 123.6. I'm getting kind of like lost in space. But I'm going to let this one just have its own video. This is going to be a Gretchen Walsh. This is her cruise. She's the captain. I'm just collecting tickets. If you want to Venmo me $1 for the cruise, that would be great. I would greatly appreciate it. But 20.5 broke the NCAA record twice in one day. Prelims and finals. Shattered it. Obliterated it. Broke the internet. And then also went the fastest 50 freestyle split in history by 0.3 of a second, beating herself when she was a 20.19 unsuited in a dual meet. We are witnessing one of the best sprinters in the history of women's swimming and in the history, absolutely, of NCAA swimming, regardless of gender. This is a Caleb Dressel type situation. We should be treating it as such. Gretchen Walsh, you are incredible. Thank you for checking one of the 3 things off of my 20.00 swimming fan bucket list. I will see y'all in the next one. We've got more to talk about. Jordan Crooks swam pretty fast. Like the video. Let's try to get this one to 1,995 likes for no particular reason at all. See ya.